is the ultimate travel guide from the people who know it best. Weekends with Yankee.
If you are walking along the beautiful beaches of Block Island off the southern coast of New England, and you see something shiny peeking out from behind a rock or under a log, you may be one of the lucky few to find a glass orb hidden by artist Eben Horton. Since 2012, Eben and his partner Jennifer Nauck have been hiding hundreds of these hand-blown treasures all over the island, inspiring visitors from around the world to come and play hide and seek.
The Glass Float Project is a public interactive art piece where the public is encouraged to interact with this island, hunting out the glass floats that I make. And if they find one, they can keep it.
I was curious how these orbs were made, so I caught up with the artists at their studio in Wakefield, Rhode Island.
Hi, guys. Richard.
Eben Horton.
Nice to meet you. I know it's kind of tough to stop you in the middle of work. Hi, Richard.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Hi, Jen. I could stare at this all day. I mean, this is amazing. It's one of those ancient crafts that you look at and you say, wow, how do they do that? How did you get the idea for this whole project?
2009 and 10, the economy wasn't doing so good, especially if you were a glass blower. So I needed to have some sort of project that would keep me busy. It was going to be a temporary thing, and then it just caught on.
Can you take me through the process?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, we'll make one. So what Jen does is she takes what's called the gather out of the furnace for me, which is like scooping honey out of a honey pot.
Oh my gosh. This looks like looking into a volcano.
Yeah, it's hot.
How hot does that get?
When I'm actually melting all the raw material that I use, it's at 2,300 degrees. So this is called a gather of glass.
And I can even feel the heat from here.
You have to turn the pipe the whole time. If you don't turn it, it wants to drip. So the glass blower is always fighting gravity. So I use this wooden tool called a block to shape the glass.
Okay.
That centers it. I just blew really hard and I capped the end of the pipe with my thumb.
Yeah.
And that captures the air, which expands as it heats up and then pushes the bubble out for me. And then when you squeeze down, you're starting to create the sphere shape. I'll blow it up some more. And then I'll squeeze it down some more. Now this part of it's done, and now it's already hard. So
I'm
now
impressed.
I'll give it to Jen. It'll break off, and now we're gonna put a cap on the top of it to seal the hole. So 2,000 degree glass will then go on the top. So she cuts it.
I love the way they just cut it.
And then pushes down really hard with a stamp.
For people who love scavenger hunts, how many do you think are left out there?
I don't know. No one knows, and that's the mystery,
knows.
and that's the beauty of it.
I think everyone likes the idea of finding buried treasure of some sort, and this represents art and buried treasure.
That's the Glass Float Project.
I'm actually excited to see this now out on the beach. So I know we have a ferry to catch.
We do. We got to get out of here.
Okay.
You don't want to miss the ferry.
No.
Time, tide, and the ferry wait for no man.
Okay.
When you're on Block Island, you can see 4 different states. You can see New York to the west, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts to the north.
Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that beach. When did it sort of take off to where people started making this a mission to find them?
I think we started hearing about it maybe in the last 2 to 3 years. You start to realize that it's reaching so many people, not just in Rhode Island, but out of state as well. To find one, it's special because there's not that many of them.
What would be the sort of process here now to think of a good spot? Nook, you're looking for
I'm
nook.
looking for nooks.
Nooks opposed to crannies.
Somewhere that's not out in the open. Maybe a piece of something that shouldn't be there, like a rubber fisherman's glove or a lobster trap, and I'll hide it in one of those. My rules are to hide above the high tide line and below the bluffs, because I don't want anybody climbing around in the cliffs.
Okay. Ooh, that looks a little tough.
You'd have to be looking for it.
Is this fun for you?
It's a lot of fun.
You must feel like the Easter Bunny, but with sort of a different kind of egg.
Here's a great hiding spot.
That is a great hiding spot.
Under the rock.
Ooh, gosh, that is tough. You are tough.
Not too tough.
I thought you were going to put it on top. I mean, some of these could go, they're going to be found by a civilization sometime in the future.
We hope that some of them are.
That could happen.
I love scavenger hunts, but the fact that it gets people outdoors, walking on the beach, and just seeing the world in a different space.
So now that I've shown you how I hide them, you want to try to find one? Yeah, just look for something that's not supposed to be here.
You know, I totally know where it's going to be. I totally can tell, because one of the hints that you gave me is that you like to use man-made objects like a fisherman's glove, and I see a ball of cord, could be from a sailboat, but that's where I would look. And in all fairness, I really don't know, but this is what I'm guessing. Ah! I am part of the Golden Orb Club. Scavenger hunts are so much fun.
When people come out here to Block Island looking for the glass floats, I want them to not focus so much on the floats. I would rather them enjoy just being here. And if they find one, then that's an added bonus. And they can have that forever.